it's Nyx, and I have an assignment to do that's due tomorrow, I think. Yeah, today's the 31st of March, and it's due the 1st of April. I mean, yeah, I gotta do it. It's a painting, which I'm gonna do on Bristol paper. I don't think it's gonna turn out well, but you guys get to be here for my first step of this project. Most of this is gonna be like voiceover because I don't really have the energy to talk at you guys right now, but I don't know, I just thought for the intro, I'm gonna speak even though my brain isn't doing speech right now. I'm just gonna gesso it, essentially, give it some time, and then we can get to like the sketch, which is probably the part I'm most excited about, and then we can get to painting. I'm probably gonna have to pull an all-nighter, or at least do some of it tomorrow, but I'm trying to get it done because I don't want to repeat of last semester where half of my assignments for my painting class just didn't get turned in. I still passed, but you know, I was having a hard time getting stuff in because I'm terrible at time management and I have a developmental disability that messes with my executive function, which is cool. But I can, and so I will, you know? Yeah, let's just get to it. I'm probably gonna have to do a different intro later on because this is not good. I'm okay. I'm good. It's okay. After that little mishap with the paint bottle, I just got to adding a few layers of gesso, which actually was not supposed to happen. I misread the instructions of the assignment and did not realize that it was supposed to be done with like a very thin wash of watered down acrylic, so the gesso would have been a barrier. But I went into this thinking that I was going to be making a completely opaque acrylic painting, so gesso, aka a waste of time because this took so long to dry, and it's so annoying knowing now that I didn't need to do that because it would have served me better if I didn't have to wait all that time. So that's fun. As I said earlier, the gesso took forever to dry, and while it was drying, I didn't want to sit down because I wanted to like keep up the momentum so that I would actually stay productive for the rest of the day and actually get the assignment done. So I got out a cardboard box that I had from when I moved in and my glue gun, and I got to work. I made kind of an easel because I don't like painting without an angle, essentially. It ends up like distorting the perspective of what I'm painting, and it's just not great. So that's what I spent like, honestly, I think 30 minutes doing, and we're not going to talk about the mess that my room was in when I recorded this because I was focused on doing this assignment so that I passed the class, not on being neat, okay? That was not my priority. Morning. I'm just heading out to the library to get my reference sheet printed out. Not because I was initially planning on doing it, but because my paint's not dry and I have a bad, I guess, habit of when I sit down and take a break, I have a hard time actually getting back to stuff, so I'm trying to like keep up the momentum and not stop. So I'm gonna head to the library and print out the reference sheet. It's probably not gonna be great because that printer is intended for like not, high quality images, but that's okay. That's okay. If it turns out badly, then this trip was not in vain. I got a good walk out of it. I took my daily walk. And that's, well, I mean, I already took a walk today, but, I could take another one. There is no such thing as too many walks. So I got both of them printed out. I got two, actually. This is one that's in black and white, which is not like super high quality, but it's high enough quality that it makes it worthwhile. And then, if I can get the other one out, then we have, you're not gonna get a good look at it, but we have the colored one. The main cover is blue because I don't think I even explained what the assignment was. The assignment is like it's a self-portrait that doubles as an allegory for the season that we were born in. So for me, I'm a winter baby. I was born in January. I'm a January Capricorn. But yeah, and to me, winter is horrible. I was born in winter, but basically besides my birthday and Christmas, it is horrible and cruel and kills things. Winter brings death in my mind, so that's kind of what I'm trying to communicate with the allegory. Yeah. Okay, so I have the thing that I made, and I just wanted to put it here so I would know how much to cut it down, and it seems like I need to cut it down about that much because I want it to fit, my desk as perfectly as possible. So I think I want it to be I think that's a little far back. I think right here is good. So that is, yeah, right there.
Once all the setup was done, I got to making a sketch with a pencil on the paper, which didn't go super well because I don't think the gesso was completely dry, and it was like scraping against the paper, and the graphite was really hard to remove, and it was not great. Also, I hated the way that I was sketching this. Like, the proportions were completely removed from what I was actually intending, and I ended up smudging everything trying to erase it, and yeah, it wasn't super amazing, but I powered through it because I just wanted to get it done, honestly. And if it wasn't perfect, it wasn't perfect. No one was gonna die. I do think that I should have tried a little bit harder, like in hindsight, to really nail everything down and maybe even add some more details in the sketch phase, because I don't know, I think it would have helped the final piece a lot. But anyway, I got to the painting phase. I watered down a like bluish, like very pale blue color as like my underpainting color, because that was going to be the main color that would be present in this piece at the end. And then I got in with the second part of the underpainting, which was just doing a painted sketch because I really hated the graphite sketch that I had done. And I'm actually really glad that I did this part, even though it did make it completely impossible for me to move into a more like acrylic wash thing. It would have been like more in line with the assignment if I hadn't done that. But I think it made my pencil sketch a lot better. And I feel like if I had actually done what was required of the assignment, it wouldn't have gone well, unfortunately. So Of course, near the end of this like session when I was working on it, things went wrong. My chair, which you see here, had gone down. It's a rocking chair, mind you guys, because I don't know, whoever designed the dorms hates us. But it rocked and went down on my yellow ochre acrylic paint and made it explode everywhere, essentially. And I was freaking out, okay? Like, I was truly about to cry when I saw that. That made my day like horrible. I don't even know how to describe the fear I had, because this is a dorm room. I can't mess it up. I will get fined. And I had no belief that this would ever be like fixed, like I could get this out of the carpet. But thankfully I got to it when it was still like wet. Like I noticed it almost immediately. And I used dish soap and water from the spray bottle I use on my hair and paper towels, and I got it out.
This better come out. I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't. Die, maybe? Good morning, everyone. I need to clean my room real quick. Actually, I'm gonna do that after. Anyways, the next day, let me go and show you what, like, my progress is, where I left off, and then we're gonna start again on the thing. So I just got back from my class, and it's a 10-minute walk, okay? And I'm on the 4th floor, so I had to walk. Okay, so this is where we left off. By the way, the face may look patchier than it was before to you guys, which is completely intentional. You see how it's like kind of dark and like bluish? I like dotted on stuff like on the cheeks and on the nose and the forehead, kind of to imitate the frostbite that's going on down here. Yeah, I just filled in most of the back here. And then I'm gonna fill in, like, you know, all of the clear blue spots I'm gonna fill in. And this blue line is gonna end up being the dark border. The border is gonna be the same color as this. Let me just peel the tape off real quick for the top and the bottom. I think I might just leave the tape that's on the edges, because the edges don't need to be painted. Like, these can, you know, stay covered because we're gonna have it come up anyway. But I do want to take the tape off of these parts and paint them, because I just think it's gonna turn out better. Oh, the paint got under the tape anyway, so yeah. But yeah, let's get started, I guess. I think I'm gonna eat something first, but after I eat, I'm gonna get back to this. I think I'm gonna paint standing up though, because that catastrophe with the paint last night, I'm not repeating it. So I moved my chair over there, and I'm just gonna stand as I do it. Yeah.
My final, like, stretch, I guess, of working on this assignment wasn't super eventful, honestly. I just neatened up the background, which was really messy and was cutting into like the branch thorn crown that I was wearing in the thing, and I added a darker border around the edges, which is what I intended. Do I think I could have done more in this scene, in this step? Yes, 100%. I wish I'd added like things maybe hanging from the branches, because that was my initial intention. I was going to add like icicles because this is an allegory for winter, or someone actually suggested to use holly berries, I think, which would have been cool. I wanted to add so many different things to signify the like allegory that this was supposed to act as for winter, but I didn't have the time. You're gonna notice that's like kind of gonna be a common theme with these mini vlogs that I do about art assignments. I wanted to do this really cool thing, but then time, whoopsie, that's gonna be like the majority of it.
Hiya, it's the next day. I had my critique yesterday, and I have a lot of thoughts about it that I'm not going to share here. I thought I was going to get like torn apart because the piece was messy and rushed, at least from my standards. Like, it was not as polished as my stuff usually is. But, you know, I got it done within a couple of hours, so that's to be expected. However, I didn't get torn apart, which was actually like a little disappointing, because it's not that like I wanted people to like be harsh or like be rude or whatever. I wanted like actual feedback, and there was like, I got a whole lot of nothing. I also think I should have gone with a different composition, because I had a different one that essentially showed more of what I wanted it to, like the cruelty of winter. And I didn't go with that because it would have taken me more time. But in hindsight, I really wish I had gone with that, because I feel like it would have conveyed my point more clearly. This was actually like a really good, really enjoyable experience. I think I'm gonna start doing this for the majority of my assignments, like my bigger assignments, because it just gives me like things to record, and also gives me motivation, because I have executive functioning issues, and usually doing things like this really helps me like get up the like, ooh, I'm gonna go do this, and then actually get it to completion, because I want to post this video for you guys. So I think I'm gonna be doing a lot more of that. Yeah, this has been one of my first, I think I'm gonna consider this like a mini vlog, because it's not like I like doing like day in the week kind of things, which some of those are gonna be coming, don't worry. But this is just like a little like capsule, like a mini vlog. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of everything. Thank you to everybody that watched the video and like actually made it this far. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually like thoroughly enjoyed making it, which is fun. I don't know if that was because I enjoyed making the assignment or because I just like recording. Maybe it's a little bit of both, but yeah, hope you liked it. If you did, then I highly suggest that you stick around and watch some of my other videos when those come out. The plan for this channel is mainly like art related things, art school vlogs, little like mini assignment vlogs like this one, a little bit of media commentary. I'm writing a video essay for, where is it? I have it up here. I'm writing a video essay for iZombie right now. It's gonna take a long time before it's out because it's a full series, like retrospective, is that the word? I don't know, but yeah. I also do like behind the scenes, like how did I get here, what was the process designing and things like that for the things that I do on my game dev channel, which you should totally go look at if you're interested in game development and specifically zombie survival games. I'm working on a zombie survival game right now, which I call ZSG, and I'm documenting the development of that on my other channel. And on this channel, occasionally I will be including the more design, like artistic aspects of that game's design. And I won't be including those parts on my game dev channel. So it's kind of like, you know, depending on what you're interested in, you can go on either place. The link to that is in my link tree, which is in the description, as well as my Blue Sky, my Instagram, which I do not use anymore because of their AI policies, my Kara, which is my online portfolio, which I think I'm gonna put this painting on, theoretically, potentially, and my Ko-fi. I'm currently trying to save up to get a new laptop because mine is going on 5 years old and I can't open Google without it freaking out. The fan, I think the fan's gonna blow out one of these days and then I'm gonna be stuck without a laptop, and I kind of need one of those, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, bye. Hope you have a good day, night, or whatever time it is. Bye-bye.